In a previous lesson, I had given you several example scenarios of business issues that need thorough business analysis. In fact, 16 of them. Now please listen very carefully to what I am going to tell you now, because the knowledge I am about to give you can only come from a person who has had a lot of experience in diagnosing and solving various business issues. Even before we set out to take the first step in analyzing a business issue, we need to be very clear on what kind or category of business issues we are dealing with. Because each category or kind of business issues has to be dealt with separately in terms of analysis, in terms of the data, in terms of the tools and techniques. There are three broad categories of business issues which may need thorough business analysis. They are namely 1. Problems, 2. Situations or status, and 3. Opportunities. Let us now take each of these categories and try to understand with the help of the example scenarios we saw previously. Let us now take the first category of the scope of business analysis for analyzing business issues, namely problems. The business analysis role for this category would be find the problem and fix it. Now, in common management parlance and literature, people refer to all business issues as problems. But I would like to make a distinction about what really a problem is. A problem is something that causes a deviation or a variance from an accepted normal. You may or may not have heard about the terms like standard deviation and Six Sigma, etc. But more of that later. But for now, let us return to our example scenarios which we saw previously. The drop in sales in example number 1, the drop in production quantity or quality in example number 7, the high lead times, efforts and expenses of logistics in example number 13, and the unnecessary complexity of some customer-facing business process in example number 16 are all problems which need to be analyzed, diagnosed and fixed. Fixing a problem usually restores the business parameter to either normal or even better than normal, resulting in much better business performance in that area. But fixing a problem needs a very clear understanding of what the problem really is and what is or what are the factors causing that problem. There are different tools and techniques available to deal with this kind of analysis, which we shall see later. But for now, let us just recognize that problems is a category of business issues within the scope of business analysis. The second category of business issues can be termed as current or recent status or situation. Here the business analysis role is just to find out where things stand, where are we kind of thing, or what has been the recent trend of events and happenings in this area. Can we make a prediction based on this for the future? Let us now see which of our example scenarios fit into this category. The assessment of distribution setup in example number 2, the ascertaining of whether there has been any change in consumer behavior in example number 3, what is the level of satisfaction of our customers in our products and services in example number 4. Our business strategy vis-a-vis our competition as in example number 10, the morale of our employees as in example number 11, the effectiveness of our complaint handling processes as in example number 12, and how successful our marketing campaign has been as in example number 15. In each of these cases, we need to assess where do we stand on a business process or an initiative or some business parameter, either by itself or in comparison with something else, like a competitor or the past or one of our own business divisions or profit centers. The third category of business issues can be termed as opportunities. Here, the business analysis role is to evaluate one or more options and to recommend a course of action, either yes or no if it's a single option, or the best one among multiple options. The options have to be evaluated according to certain criteria that we decide, which we shall see slightly later. Let us now see Which of the example scenarios we saw in an earlier lesson fit into this category? New product introduction as in example 5, market expansion as in example number 6, expanding our manufacturing capacity as in example number 8, acquiring a new business as in example number 9, and a digital marketing plan for our brand as in example number 14. In each of these cases, the business analysis role is to evaluate whether it is worthwhile or not to pursue this action, and if yes, which path to take.